Ladies and gentlemen, today on Versus, we continue our anthology of Friday versus Halloween. It is Friday the 13th, Part 7, New Blood versus Halloween H20. Now, one of these movies tried something a little new, while the other one tried to take it back to its roots. We're going to find out which one wins today. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Versus. I am Brandon. Alongside me always is Chris and Andrew.
Hello.
Today we've got Halloween H20 versus Friday the 13th, Part 7, New Blood. So, this will be interesting, to say the least. One of these movies
was good.
Was real good. Now, the other one, I mean, I'm guessing you're talking about Halloween, obviously.
I'll never tell.
Never tell. He won't tell you. Anyway, one tried to take it back to its roots. Jamie Lee Curtis coming back, more traditional, and which was actually not the original plan to begin with. And then they got her signed on, and they changed everything around for her. Basically, they realized this was
God.
Yeah, and they realized this was, something, and it was her idea. Like, this was one of her, and she was actually trying to get John involved.
I'm learning something tonight. I'm going to have to look into that.
You didn't know that?
Uh-uh.
No, Jamie Lee Curtis actually is what brought this on.
No, they had a whole different
plan.
thing.
Yeah, they had a whole different thing planned, but she brought this on and said, "Hey, it would be cool 20 years later to just do one last thing, just kind of, and
She used to hate it. She used to hate
Yeah.
the whole Halloween thing.
yeah.
And then she, embraced it all of a sudden.
She might as well.
And, yeah.
And then she kind of left it again, and then embraced it again
she
here
left it
recently.
She should have left it after this film.
Yeah.
But
I wish she would have.
well, the plan was to, and then you can't kill Michael Myers kind of thing. Anyway, we'll get into that. But the original goal is to actually get John Carpenter back too, but I think
way too high.
way too high. I think he wanted too much money, or he just didn't want to do it.
He might have been doing vampires at the same time, same year.
98?
98.
Yeah. Something happened, and I think a lot of it come down to money and time. And I don't know if he actually wanted to do it or not, but
I got a real
he felt
quick-
differently back then than he does now, though, too.
I got a real quick question for you. Do you remember, because nobody else seems to remember, that they used, when this first came out, they were saying, the posters said blood is thicker than water.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else remembers that.
I know. I'm pretty sure it said that.
Yeah, I know it did.
Yeah.
But nobody else remembers that.
No, it was on.
Everybody looks at me like I'm
on
stupid.
the poster.
When I say that.
Was it on the fucking case, or it might have been
I
on the
think
poster?
it may have been.
I
know it was on the
No,
poster.
I've seen it. I've seen that before.
I know it was on the poster.
Yeah. And with New Blood, they kind of really storyline and stuff wise was the same, but or I should say setting and style was the same, but they added kind of a new element to this and kind of got into this psychic paranormal type deal. And
You had to do something. Where do you go after 6 as good as it was?
right.
You had to try something new.
And there might be some people torn on this movie, but I actually really enjoyed it.
I do.
I did too.
All of us actually really enjoyed it, and there's some really good kills that were butchered by this MPAA stuff, but we'll talk about that in just a minute. So, without further ado, Christopher, what are our categories?
All right. More of the same, pretty much. Number 1 is story/script.
Okay.
Number 2 is setting. Number 3 is acting. Number 4 is kills. And number 5 is scare factor.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get started.
And we are divided a little bit.
We are in a
scoring,
couple things, yeah.
which I like.
And this is really, really close.
Yeah.
In some categories for us. And anyway, because we really enjoy both of them. So, story/script.
All right, story/script. Me and Brandon chose Halloween, obviously. And Andrew chose Friday.
And I'll tell you why I chose
or other.
Friday. Beyond being just...
Tell me more.
Just the fanboy thing. It dared to do something a little bit different.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Where, like you said in the beginning, Halloween was more like the first one. Updated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had some problems with Halloween a little bit, mainly Michael Myers finding where Jamie Lee Curtis lived.
Okay, so that's
going to California.
That's my biggest bugaboo with it too. Not only did he find out where she lived, but he also drove a car all the way from Illinois to California. I don't know if anybody's made that trek, but that's a long way, especially in a mass.
I mean, it's a movie. It's a movie, so I don't freak out too much about it.
Yeah.
But it is ridiculous.
But still.
The way I kind of see it is I figured since he broke into Marion Chambers' house where Dr. Loomis stayed before he died, he's seen The Office. He found out where she was and who she was and what's going on. So I kind of figured that was the answer there, or I just assumed that was the answer.
Yeah, but mine is the getting
there. But getting there is ridiculous.
Like, you can't fly in a mask.
Even on a jet plane.
So that's, I mean, maybe he did.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Like, I mean, he stole
Sir,
her.
you're going to have to go back to coach.
He stole her car, and then it broke down, and he stole another car. And
somewhere.
Shit. But, like, you have to get gas. I mean, that's a long way. He's not driving a Tesla or
well, it was around Halloween, I suppose.
Prius. Like, he's not driving a Prius, you know.
No, I get it. I don't know. I don't ask too many questions. It's silly, but I don't ask too many questions because there's far sillier in the world of Michael Myers. And
you know what? New Blood was way silly.
I mean, you got a psychic chick or telekinetic chick.
But that's my favorite thing about her.
Well, I know, but I'm saying
she's actually one of my favorite final girls.
I mean,
just because of that, I think it's awesome that she actually she beats his ass.
She is, for me, she is and she isn't. I like the concept. I don't think, acting-wise, which we'll get in later, I don't think she pulled it off all that well.
No, she wasn't great.
Well, okay, so anyway, story-wise, I do think that that's just as much plausible as a psychic chick. So
right.
Anyway, I'm still going to give it to Halloween, despite that fact. Story-wise, Jamie Lee Curtis coming back, she's still kind of living with the grief. She's kind of an alcoholic. And she's dealing with, her son John.
She sees him all over.
Yeah, right. She's seeing things. John's 17 now, and it kind of, the whole role kind of reverts. Anyway, I like
that. And I love that dynamic, too, between the two.
I do, too. I really like both of them together. Josh Hartnett was his first movie role.
Yes.
Did a very good job.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I do like the fact that they tried something wild with 7.
Squinty
fucking cowlick up here.
And I can totally respect that Halloween, would get your guys' votes. I can see that side of the coin too.
Right. It's basically us. It's coming down to all of us in our favorite franchise.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like our bias. It's our bias, basically. But
because I really like New Blood.
Yeah, I do too.
But
Halloween takes it. It's just nice. And some people may not like that, but.
Oh, I don't care.
And we might get into the reason.
Start your own fucking show then.
Yeah, yeah. This is Macho Movie Madness.
Yeah. No, anyway.
This is Nacho Movie.
This is Nacho Movie Madness.
Sorry.
Anyway. No, that was good. I like that.
Number 2, setting. All 3 of us chose Halloween.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
There's not much scarier things than a secluded private school at night. Mm-hmm. All the hallways are dark.
And even the dark California hills, man, just made it as creepy, closed off in the walls. Like, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I thought it was creepy.
Yeah. That was another one of my big bugaboos with Halloween, was California is not Illinois. Like, Illinois is terrifying.
I know, man. But this was creepy.
It is, but yeah, they did California right.
Creepy enough, they had to put some comic relief in with LL Cool J.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, better than Busta, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, dude, infinitely better. Infinitely.
But instead of knowing kung fu, he was an aspiring novelist, like a love novelist.
Yeah. And I like that.
I don't mind that.
I liked his interaction with the students too.
And I did too. And this was post Scream, so you're going to have that.
Yeah.
You're going to try to have some meta stuff in
setting for Friday wasn't anything overly special.
No,
it was kind of like 4 in a way, but weaker, where you had 2 houses in close proximity to each other.
Yeah. Right.
Only the houses in 4.
You had the counselor's house, and then you had the
party
house or whatever. Then you had the house where she was staying with her mom, and then the psychiatrist was over there.
Yeah.
Trying to
nothing special about him in this movie.
I don't know.
Which actually, a little tidbit, in the scene where he throws the girl out of the window, near the end of the movie, that was actually shot in the Jarvis house.
Really?
Yeah, it was a reshoot, and they were back in California. So,
Oh, cool.
Yeah. If you go back and watch it, when he's throwing her, you can see the angled roof and stuff.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
That's cool. So setting, we'll go to Halloween here. We all agreed on this one. We also all agreed on acting.
Yes.
And
Obviously.
we all chose
Obviously.
Halloween.
For one, Jamie Lee. If Jamie Lee Curtis is in a scary movie, it won.
Right. Well, and then you got to think of like Jamie Lee in 1 and even 2 versus Jamie Lee now. Whoa. Like, because it's basically there's pre True Lies Jamie Lee Curtis and there's post True Lies Jamie Lee Curtis.
Has to bring up True Lies.
I have to bring up True Lies. No, she was good before then too. But I love True Lies, man.
I know you do. I know you do.
Let me have this. No, she was great in this movie. I thought she played a crazy, tormented, psychopathic chick in this.
Josh Hartnett was good.
He was good for his first role.
His girlfriend was good.
Michelle Williams. She's all right.
Jimmy Lee's mom was actually
Janet Lee
this.
had a nice little cameo in it.
She was, and she was driving the same model car that she drove in Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
And I like the boyfriend in this.
Oh, dude, yes. And I won't say what I was gonna say
just yet.
Okay. But yes, I did like him.
He's great character.
He was very dickish, but like
I don't think he fully grasped
he was
going on.
Just being like
okay, whatever.
Yeah, very okay. You're crazy because you almost got killed.
When she explained to him and it sunk in that wait, that Michael Myers is your brother.
Yeah.
And then he got pretty. He's like, I think I'm gonna need a drink.
Yeah.
Exactly.
On Friday, there's not as many remarkable performances. The bitchy girl is pretty good.
Yeah,
bitchy girl's good.
I'd
Psychiatrist is an asshole.
The best performance in this is probably Kane Hodder.
Oh, 100%.
As Jason.
Yeah.
When he's had enough of her and he's pulling nails out of his head and he's acting through prosthetic, mask, and you can tell he's pissed off.
Oh yeah. Kane Hodder's best Jason though.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Right up there. I don't know. We're going to have to do a ranking video.
Oh, we should.
We should. I might change my mind on that.
Yeah. There's been a lot of Jasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Kills.
Number
4.
All right.
We're split.
We are split. I chose Halloween. These two jabronis, pie-eating jabronis, they chose Friday, which I can fully understand. Friday had some very inventive.
And for the record, both Andrew and I thought this was close.
Yeah.
And I thought this was close.
I thought it was close, too.
I really, really liked Halloween's kills in this, and there were some that were really, really creepy to me.
There are two. The boyfriend in the hallway, the homage to 2.
Yeah, where she picks him up with a knife and he's all shaking.
But it was way longer, and he, like, the actor sold it.
Oh, he did. And it sucked. I hated it.
Dude.
It was right after he almost killed Ronnie.
Yeah.
Was LL Cool J's character.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. That was kind of intense.
Yeah, it was.
And stupid. But that was a damn good kill. And
the girl
upstairs in the kitchen or whatever, in the dumbwaiter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He cut that thing, smashed her leg, come up, she couldn't get away.
That's terrifying.
Stepped on her head, dude.
Brutalized her.
And just wham right in the back a bunch of times. And just, and the mask.
Up until this point, I think this is the most savage pre-zombie Halloween. I think that's the most savage
kill. Probably. Because he's pretty basic with most of his kills, and they're pretty quick or whatever.
Yeah.
But other than a couple of things where he was, the thumb in the head in 4, and the cheek and crushed Brady's head.
It wasn't near as
savage.
No, it wasn't near as savage. It was just kind of different,
I don't know, you could see it in his eyes and the mask. And the way he was driving the knife down, where it was just. And it was just real.
Then, Zombie.
I don't know. It fucked me up when I was a kid.
Me too. And Zombie did the same thing
in 2. When that nurse, wham. Yeah, but that was so savage. That was brutal. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, man. The dude that played. The dude that played Michael in the zombie movies,
Tyler Mane,
scary as shit.
Yeah, boy, he's 7 foot fucking tall.
Scary as shit. But the whole every time he kills somebody pisses me off.
The difference, exactly. Well, the difference here for me is the difference here for me is that was like an angry. You could hear the anger, you could feel the anger coming out in Tyler Mane's Michael.
Yes,
and some people love that, and some people think that's scary. But I think the fact that this dude didn't do anything Like, he just stared at you and slowly, methodically
there was nothing.
There was nothing there.
This was the Michael Myers that Loomis talked about.
Right.
You know, he had the devil's eyes. He had black eyes.
Also, one of my favorite scenes is one of the iconic shots from it where they lock eyes between that glass door window. So cool. Like, and he sees her and he realizes.
I like it where they lock eyes before she kills him.
I do too. I like that too. And speaking of kills,
he reaches out to touch.
His kill, I thought, was way better than Jason's, obviously, because this was supposed to be the final one.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Jason's death.
That's awful.
Is the worst.
Dad coming back and grabbing
what
him now.
the fuck?
They literally should have killed him in that house.
Oh my!
They should have just went with that.
Yes,
buried him in the house.
That
blazing.
ending was terrible.
But now moving on to Friday's kills. First motorized weapon. You know, you had the weed eater type deal where he buzzsawed that dude's
which was awesome.
gut. The axe in the head to the preppy bitchy girl.
And that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, just tossed her like a rag doll. I love that kill.
Yeah.
The sleeping bag kill that everyone loves, but it would have been so much better if it wasn't butchered by the MPAA. Like most kills. The party horn was funny.
Have you seen any of the footage?
I have. I've watched some footage. Awesome. It's so great. It's just so low quality and shit.
Yeah.
I wish they would add some of the. I've watched a lot of the cut ones from each movie, whatever exists. The party horn thing was awesome. What else was there? There was a few others that I thought were pretty good too, and I'm trying to think of them now. The moms was just
I'm having trouble thinking of them too. But I think this one may actually be a quantity over quality thing.
Right.
They were just.
Yeah, I think so. Halloween had quite a few kills, but most of them were off screen.
Some of them were off screen. Those kind of fine.
The ice skate through the head was off screen, which would have been.
I know Marion Chambers' death was good too.
Yeah,
because he stabbed her in the back and pulled her, and she fell through the glass, and he pulled her up and slit her throat.
Like we said, this is really close.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, I'm almost tempted to change it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it Friday. It's close, dude.
I think Andrew's right. I think it's a quantity over quality. I
think you're right.
But I mean, I chose quality over.
Well,
sometimes you just need more.
Yeah, I agree.
And Halloween H2O's death.
You know what? I think I've given Friday the win on the kill category on every single one until this one.
Today,
So I don't feel bad. Anyway, on to the final shebang, scare factor. And we all agreed Halloween took the scare factor.
Yeah. It's a little bit more lopsided than I met. But then again, at the same time, it is H2O.
This Friday isn't as scary. It's more cool that she has powers.
So too.
This used to be, when I was a kid, this is one of my favorite ones. Because, this teenage kid can fight back.
Yeah, she beat the shit out of him.
But that doesn't mean it's very scary.
No, it's not. No, and there's so many spots that I know that some of those that don't like Halloween H2O too much may disagree with this, but there was and it's like Chris does with the Friday movies. You know, you think about what it did to you as a kid.
Yeah.
What you felt like when you watched as a kid. And even now, I feel like there's some scenes that are really, really good. The atmosphere, the music, the way they done everything is still pretty creepy in a lot of places and very suspenseful.
Well,
so I think it is very creepy still. It's just the only thing that really throws me off the most now is I noticed the mask shots.
Yeah.
Because they did some reshooting. They used the 4 different masks, and it's just so distracting in some places. It doesn't take away in every scene, but it is distracting enough in some now that I've seen it so much. But when I was a kid, I didn't notice that. And I really didn't really care. It was fucking creepy.
One thing that really scared me, I've been holding on to this for this category, is the drop down from the ceiling. Scene. Scared the shit out of me. Dude.
That was one-handed, dude. His boots come down and he's just.
I'm scared. I'm scared of that anyway from watching. Which poltergeist was it? There's a there. I don't remember which one it is, or not poltergeist. The Exorcist. There's There's one of the Exorcist movies. They're in a hospital, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
it's like a Catholic hospital, and there's this dude crawling on the ceiling. It's fucking terrifying.
I'll have to.
Ever since then, anytime there's a scary movie and it has something to do with the ceiling, it terrifies me.
Him coming out of that ceiling was pretty creepy. Dude. Like, what the fuck was he doing up there? How did he get up there?
Oh, he was just hiding. He was waiting.
That was crazy. A weird hiding spot.
Yeah,
but it was just creepy. I don't know. Dude. There's something about it.
Yeah,
creepy.
Slow.
This real
slow,
like slithery
down. Yeah. Terrifying.
Well, and the Marion Chambers stuff was creepy.
It was
at the beginning. I thought it was a great opening.
Very scary.
She had to do the final girl thing and find the boys dead. One of them with the ice skate in his head, which I thought was a great find.
I thought she would get I was thinking the whole time she was going to get away, and he was going to because I knew it was going to be in California before the movie came out. I knew what the story was, that she had moved off.
Right.
And so I was thinking, okay, he's going to break, or like whenever I seen her, I was like, okay, so they can't kill her. Like, she's survived this long. They're not going to kill her.
Yeah.
So she's going to find out that that Michael's still around, and that I don't know. I don't know what was going through my head at the time. I just know that I thought that she was going to get away, and then it ended up she.
No. You know what? And this is total spoiler. So if you haven't watched the new Halloween, don't listen to this. But I really thought she was probably going to get it in the new Halloween.
Yeah.
It's like, why bring her back?
Yeah,
if
exactly.
Not? It's that Harrison Ford pop from.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Force
for
Awakens.
sure. Yeah, for sure.
I was waiting for it. I'm glad it didn't happen.
I am too.
The bathroom scene that they kind of paid homage to in the new one. That was pretty creepy.
Yeah. Not near as much as the new
No, this one was way creepier. But I mean, the one back then was pretty creepy because she looked through, and then you seen him in the mirror, and you seen the mask, and you seen him. He knew she was there.
Yeah.
And it was just, you thought something was going to happen to her, and he just stole their car. It was weird, but it was a good suspense moment.
Yeah.
Anything pretty much in the school was pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Except, like I said, except for the CGI mask and a couple other shots, but yeah, I thought it was great.
Yep.
It's definitely far more scary and suspenseful than Friday. Probably the next 2 or 3 Fridays, but
yeah.
Going forward.
Yeah, Friday didn't really have anything scary about it, I don't think.
It's like after the new beginning, it was different.
Other than Tina, and I think his name was Nick, all the kids were really despicable.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're waiting for them all to die.
Yeah.
You're rooting for Jason by these movies anyway.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're rooting for Michael most of the time now. Yeah. But in H2O, I wasn't, when I was a kid anyway, I wasn't rooting for Michael.
Yeah,
I was terrified of Michael.
I think that was, and not to beat a dead horse, but I think that's the worst thing about the zombie movies is he made all of the kids so shitty that I wanted them all to die.
Yeah, Ronnie, all of the boyfriend, all of them. And
the Lori.
Oh yeah.
In have you haven't seen the second one still?
And I really don't want to watch them to taint how I feel about Halloween.
I don't want you to.
We're gonna have to, because we're gonna have to do something with them.
We're
gonna have to review them.
The first one is definitely passable.
Oh, 100%. You can watch
the second one is
garbage.
Hot, steaming, dog shit garbage.
Yeah. And I know people who would disagree with us.
Dude, Lori is the worst fucking final girl character ever.
Yeah.
I might watch him just for Danielle Harris.
Oh, yeah, you definitely need to do
dude,
that. You need to watch the first one then.
Oh, yeah. In the second one, though...
No, none of them are. I don't like anybody in the second one.
No.
I don't like anything about the second one.
I think Danielle Harris had the actual, she was probably the most normal character.
Yeah, I felt for her in 2 the most,
dude,
and I hated it.
I felt for her dad.
And her dad.
Dude.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've seen a lot of people say that...
Yeah, Brackett was probably the best thing about the whole thing.
They didn't like her, or they didn't like his acting when he came home. Because he was over the top. Fuck you, dude. He did that was. I felt bad for him.
Yeah,
that's what they. That's
I
what.
Did too. I did too, man.
Dude, you'll just have to see all the fucking.
You do need
white
to. I think you need to watch
all the white horse dreams and
yeah.
shit.
Well, what we'll do is we'll show you the kill count on the second one. You need to watch the first one though.
Okay.
But because we need to do the verses of the remakes.
Yeah.
Anyway, winner, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
Halloween.
Yeah, I think we all knew that going into this.
I think we pretty well do, but you know.
Oh, I mean, even if you guys wouldn't have agreed, I'd still. You ain't changing my mind. I love H2O. I know a lot of people disagree, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of backlash, or a lot of people turned on it over the years, but I don't. There's some things that bugaboos that I can recognize about the movie 100% that I don't like. The mask swapping and some of the other things, Michael getting to California. Some other things like that too, but I think by and large,
the next movie undid
right, and I think that's a lot of it.
A lot of my favorite,
and really, I can't wait to get to 8 versus 8 because that's just one big crap
casserole. Yeah, and that's next. That is next.
I don't have anything good.
We'll have Jason Takes Manhattan versus Resurrection.
I actually like Manhattan just a little bit.
I mean, I'm going to say Manhattan on everything. I'm just going to warn. I'm going to warn all of our viewers right now.
Don't tell people that now,
dude.
I do kind of just to offset that. I do like Resurrection a lot more than him.
So. I do too. I do too. Absolutely. It'll be interesting because we'll make it interesting.
Yeah, you're not going to find somebody.
We're going to have to make it a show somehow.
I guarantee you, if you find someone who's never seen Resurrection, they will like it more than me. Even though they haven't seen it.
All right, guys. Well, that'll do us for the episode of Versus today. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you agree with us or what you don't agree with. Also, consider supporting us on Patreon. Check us out on Facebook. Get a hold of us there if you want to ask us questions. And we will see you all next time.
See you.
Peace.